So in today's video, I wanted to turn an SMG into a literal minigun inside of zombies. Razor 9mm with the infinite free fire glitch, you can turn this thing into an absolute shredder because, well, it has one of the fastest fire rates in the game and you don't run out of ammo or have to reload. So you can just endlessly spam the hell out of this thing, and it is actually that good. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the video. All new mastery camos like Singularity ASAP. Check out Mitch Cactus, the biggest and the most reliable name in Call of Duty. They offer instant delivery DLC codes like Monster Energy, plus lobbies delivered in under an hour. Everything is 100% safe and legit for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Trusted by the community and seen all over YouTube, Mitch Cactus has over 20,000 verified reviews and thousands of personal vouchers. Make them the go-to for all things Call of Duty and even other games like Battlefield 6. Use code SPAZO to save 5% off for a limited time only. Here we're going to be trying out something pretty interesting with the infinite free fire glitch. So many guns you can do this on, but I wanted to try it on a SMG that has the fastest fire rate. Now the XM325 LMG has the fastest fire rate inside of zombies, but I didn't really want to use that. I kind of wanted to lean more towards this just because of the damage it has. It has a little bit more damage than that LMG, so I figured that this would probably be a better version of what the XM could be. So we're going to turn this SMG, the Razor, into a minigun. So it should be pretty fun. Just absolutely shreds. I can't imagine whenever we do get double tap and end up pack-a-punching it, how fast the rapid fire is going to be. But base, it's like 1,000 rounds per minute, which is actually kind of crazy when you boil it down to looking at some of the other weapons inside of zombies. That is a very, very big improvement considering some of these weapons, a majority of these guns, have a slower fire rate than at least 1,000 rounds per minute. And that's not including double tap, that's not including pack-a-punch. So this should actually get pretty wild throughout this game, and we should be able to absolutely shred this entire match, literally. But in case you guys are new to Black Ops 7 and you don't know, it is double XP right now, so I would recommend hopping on zombies as soon as possible and grinding as much as possible. That way you can go ahead and max out your player progression and just level up as much as possible with, say, your guns or whatever it could be. But again, that's just my recommendation and advice. But yeah, I definitely have been having a ton of fun, although I will say I've been playing a lot of endgame trying to complete the Genesis camo because I've heard through the grapevine that it is indeed the best camo inside of Black Ops 7. So I am going to test out that theory and see if it's better than Infestation. Regardless, whenever I do unlock it, I will 100% be using that for quite some time, considering I usually get bored of camos. No matter if it's a sweet mastery camo or not, I don't use the same thing. So I guess it is kind of worth it for me to do every single mastery camo inside of Black Ops 7, considering I'll be able to use a lot more and a lot different ones more often, rather than having to swap over to prestige camo. Pick up all of my perks on my way to actually getting Pack-a-Punch. That way, whenever we do get pack, we automatically will have the Wonder Fizz ready to go for us. It'll just make it a little bit easier because then we can just go and directly pick up double tap, which will be super nice. We can just get inside here. That way we don't get frozen and end up dying. We are also on the List Keepers mode today, which is so much fun to play inside of zombies, because if you don't go through the quests, if you actually just sit there and kill zombies, you don't worry about lighting every fire and doing all that nonsense, then you don't have to fight Oscar at all. So it definitely can be a very big plus when it comes to playing zombies. Whether or not you can kill Oscar with ease or you struggle with him, it is going to be a very good mode for absolutely everybody. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. Also, we're about to have enough for Pack-a-Punch, so we're going to be able to get that going. What is that? Hey, we finally got some presents, man. Usually I don't get lucky enough to actually get presents, so it definitely is nice that we are getting some. We can go ahead and open those up. We got an uncommon ether tool, hey, and a blue ether tool. Love to see it, man. What is this? Cryo freeze. I will take it 100%. Nice. So this does have a special pack ability as well if you guys do want to try it out. Pretty much the reticle just stays super small for a while when you're hip firing, so you can pretty much get all the critical kills you want, right? We already covered that for a video previously, so I'm not really going to talk too much about that today. But now we just need to go ahead and get Deadshot Daiquiri as well as Double Tap, and we should be in for a pretty fun match, I would say. There's an insta-kill. I will take it. I will say, man, this infinite free fire thing was definitely a pretty cool thing to find, and it is super fun to do. You know, I don't really, I don't always care for glitches. I don't really do most of them, like the out of the map stuff or whatever it is. Maybe I'll cover a certain thing if it's really, really good for XP. But usually I don't really care too much for some of just the more crazier glitches where like you can get out of the map on Astra and sit under a barrier and kill zombies. I don't do stuff like that, but I definitely understand why. It definitely is pretty fun to sometimes just do it. You know, it isn't all serious. At the end of the day, it is still a video game. It isn't life or death. So, you know, it is nice to have a little bit of fun like that once in a while. But this whole free fire thing is so fun. I actually am enjoying it a lot. It's fun to test out some of these weapons where you never have to reload. Like, say, for example, the Akita. The Akimbo Akita, oh my gosh, that is something absolutely crazy. Which, I will say this, with the infinite free fire, I can definitely see why they put a overheat thing on it. Because that thing would be too nasty to shoot 300 shells without having to stop. That'd pretty much be like free fire. But, yeah. So I definitely can understand it. There we go. Okay, let's grab double tab. We can grab Deadshot Daiquiri as well. Now we are looking fairly good in terms of everything upgraded and kind of getting our perks together in an order. But I don't really know where we're going to camp today. Probably just going to camp inside some building. That way we don't freeze to death and actually freeze to death, because you very much will die if you're frozen, especially in those higher rounds. It is not easy to escape some of these zombies. The Rampage Inducer literally makes it so much harder. It's kind of crazy. So I'm interested in trying out a strategy out here that I've covered previously. I don't want to light that barrel. We want to light this one. That way we don't continue with this challenge. We just got some gobblegums. What is it? Holiday Cheer and a Killjoy. Not the greatest things you could ever get, but I will take it. Let's go ahead and activate this. Bam. There we go. Okay, so now the strategy is I want to sit on the stairwell. Now, we're going to get frozen throughout this. I don't know how good it's going to be. But with infinite ammo, we really shouldn't run into an issue with this. Just saying. That's like the only thing with this strategy is you can get overran sometimes when you're reloading some of those bigger weapons. So we'll see, of course. Being frozen shouldn't really bother us. I don't think you can actually freeze to death. I think it's just, you know, it just slows you down. I hope, right? That would suck to just randomly go down. But it could be a strategy we could use, right? I don't know. I feel like my screen might just be getting a little bluer. I don't know. Hopefully we don't start taking damage. Whatever. We have a self-revive if we do end up going down. But as you guys can see, this thing just outputs so much rounds. It's crazy. I mean, we're dealing 136 body shot damage, and these zombies are not making it even remotely close to us. That's how fast we're shooting. But we will be able to go pack-a-punch it. We can go pack-a-punch it right now. I guess we could go over there and do that real quick. We got to hit this fire real fast. Go, go, go. Holy moly. Okay. Now we can get out of here. And then I guess on our way back, we could possibly, if we wanted to, buy a 2-plated vest. You know what? The more I think about it, there might be a good strat right there. Because there is that fire thing outside and kind of your back's kind of towards that door. Could be somewhat useful with the crossbow, I would think. Right? Maybe I'll try it out for a future video. I've been having so much fun, like I was saying earlier. But I've been having so much fun testing this stuff out for XP farms. Because I know you guys love, 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 love to try out different strategies and stuff, which I do too. I can never use the same strategy over and over again. Like if I use a specific strategy to get to round 100, there's no way I could ever hop into a game directly after and go for high rounds again using the same strategy. No, that is way too boring for me. I just cannot do it. And I know a lot of you guys are like that as well. We got a nuke right here. We could pick that up, I guess. This round's almost over. I like to pick them up when I know it's going to finish the round. I can't stand when I grab a nuke and it doesn't finish the round. It just slows me down like crazy amounts. Hey, we just leveled this up. Love to see it. Got some snowballs right here. I guess if we ever want to pick those up, we can. But now we're back to being frozen. But we really shouldn't have no issues. And of course, you could sit right here with the crossbow as well. That works. I haven't tried it, but I mean, bro. Anywhere literally works with the crossbow. It's crazy how easy that is. Come on, Spazo. You got this. Throw a decoy. Oh! Holy moly, dude. That was kind of crazy. I want to try and triple pack real fast. Then we also do have enough salvage to go get epic rarity. So we're going to do that, of course. We do have enough. Oh my gosh. Go, 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 go. I do not have enough essence to rebuy my perks. Holy moly, dude. We are at 59 HP. Okay. Now we are good. Grab some of those plates real quick. Oh my gosh. Okay. We can kill these guys, and then we gotta go grab Epic. You can still kill super fast, but boy, can you die extremely quick as well. Okay, what is this? Nothing good. Looking for a legendary tool. I'll take the dog. Well, actually, no. I've been liking Disciple Injections. I will say, I was wrong about them. I used to hate on them. I used to dog on them. But when you learn them, they're pretty damn good. When you learn them and how they're used, some might even say they're better than the Mutant Injection back from Black Ops 6. Okay? Now, I don't know if I'd say that, but I can understand where that whole logic comes from, because, dude, they are good. Like, literally, they are good. I used to think that they were a complete waste of time coding, but now I like them. There's a Ravager. Okay, let me grab Epic. Coast seems clear enough for me to grab this. I think we have this open, yeah, so we can't run that strategy right there, but it ain't no big deal. There we go. There's our max. All right. We can head back out now. Really, the only next thing I need, obviously, is legendary, but also a 3-plate. So that would be cool if we could get that. Man, can I make this run? I think so. Go, 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 go. The slide is so helpful, dude. Literally. It helps you get so much farther than if you just run. Come on, get up the steps, and we're there. Nice. Okay. We're chilling. We are chilling. Bring it on, zombies. Yeah, now we just need to get legendary rarity. We should be good. The only thing about using these iron sights is, dude, it is so hard to see these zombies. It's actually kind of crazy. Come on, shred, 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 shred. Round's almost over. You can kind of tell. Things start slowing down a little bit. There we go. You're dead, zombie. There's a new weapon level. Love to see it. That's one thing I don't really use. See, growing up in Call of Duty, I always use SMGs. Like multiplayer, anything. Use SMGs. Even in zombies, right? If you could. If you hit the box, got an SMG. I always tried to, at least, I should say. But anymore, dude, I, like, don't ever use SMGs. I don't know. Maybe they aren't the coolest thing in Black Ops 6. We'll put it that way. They're good, but they're not the coolest thing. Like, back in Black Ops 3, like, they had the Razorback. That was a pretty badass SMG. I think that was an SMG, from what I can remember. It's crazy that game's 10 years old. It seems like that was only a couple years ago, dude. It seems like only a few years ago it was also Black Ops 4. It's crazy how fast time flies. There we go. Okay, we got that down there. We got a ton more salvage. I'm trying to open these, because I guess we could get a legendary tool. I never have, but, I mean... Maybe, right? If you can get blue ether tools or purple ether tools, I would expect you to be able to get a legendary. I guess, maybe. There is a green boot power up. We could grab it, but honestly, we don't really need it. We don't really need the extra little dudes to spawn in case we do get a naughty. But it is what it is, right? Sheesh, dude, when you use Deadshot like this, holy moly, this thing cooks. Literally. A lot of people tell me I'm aimbotting and cheating because a lot of people do know about the Deadshot perk, but a lot of people also don't. The amount of accusations I've got through the years is absolutely wild, and there's some people who will literally die behind the fact that I am a cheater and aimbot. But I don't. It is straight up controller with Deadshot daiquiri and good old aim assist. Sometimes you don't even need Deadshot daiquiri, just aim assist alone will freaking lock you onto zombies. What's funny is I'm on PC, so I use a controller on PC. See, originally when I swapped over to PC, I actually thought about that. I was like, oh, well, there was no aim assist on PC, so there isn't going to be aim assist for me. Then I plugged in the controller and realized that it doesn't matter. If you just play on a controller, no matter what you're playing on, you'll get aim assist, which is kind of crazy. You get the frames for PC, right, and all that good stuff, like the pros say, and then you also get the Deadshot aim assist, which is also very crazy. It's so funny because on the Ravager rounds, they all just spawn in this little window. So you can just sit here and just spam them right as they're all spawning in. There we go. That round's over. Jeesh, those little things that fly in the air, they will destroy you if you're not careful enough. Alright, it's round 29. We still don't have legendary rarity, so we are still shredding, of course. But it would be nice to have that next upgrade, but it is what it is. So the only problem with Deadshot spamming is it just locks onto any zombie at once. So sometimes you'll miss that zombie coming close to you, and you'll get hit, and you'll take a little bit of damage because you're shooting at a zombie far away. For whatever reason it does that, I don't know. But still, I mean, how can you complain when you can lock onto zombies' heads, right? That's just a stupid thing to even remotely complain about. Come on. This round's almost over already. They're already slowing down. That was really easy. Holy moly. There's a new player level. There's 130. Still nothing. We got Shadow Rift. Okay. One thing I can do is I can just bam, pop that right there. Help me take down those zombies. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Obviously, or you could pop it in front of you. I gotta throw on plates. I don't have a 3-plate. Completely forgot to buy that. There we go. Another naughty. Santa's telling me something. I'm on the naughty list this year. Come on, zombies. Okay. Should be good. We're like halfway through the rounds. Probably closer than that, I can imagine. Come on. Round's almost over. Yeah, dude, this thing absolutely cooks. And I'm sure the XM's really good, but when you consider using the free fire thing, you don't need to worry about how big the magazine can be. It's pretty much just damage and fire rate. So I'm sure there's so many other guns that are absolutely nasty with this and can make any sort of grinding very, very easy. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, do not forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel down below, and I'll see you in the next one. I am out. Have a good one. Peace.